Hi again, everyone. It's Professor Sebastian, and I'm here just right now to try and give you a quick overall course description of our Calculus 1 course here in the summer session A of 2020. So hopefully you've already watched my welcome video. Right now, I want to get down to a little bit of business. So first of all, make sure you've read through the syllabus, and you can find that by clicking on the syllabus tab here in the left-hand navigation pane. And when you get over there, let me just take you there real quick. I'll show you. When you get over here, I also have a video here that will walk you through the entire syllabus. So I won't spend much time on that in this video. All right, coming back to our home page. Okay, so there are going to be 6 modules that you must work through to complete the course. Okay, there's actually more modules. I say 6 because there's one corresponding to each of the first 6 weeks of the course. After the second week, there's our first exam. After the 4th week is our second exam. After the 6th week is our third exam. And then at the end of the 7th week is our final exam. So those also have some modules associated with them, but you'll see that there's modules labeled week 1, week 2, etc. And I'll show you that in just a second. Please note that on the last page of the syllabus that you're going to have the complete course schedule. Also on your home page, you can kind of see, hey, this homework is all due here, and it's telling you when it's due. So by May 17th, you have to have homework 1, homework 2, homework 3, and quiz 1 completed. That's all of the work for next week. Okay, week 1 is next week. All of the work for next week. Also, you can view a summary of all the due dates at the bottom of the syllabus. Okay, so please make sure you take a look at that. One thing I really want to get across to you is that a 7-week summer session is exactly 1/2 of a regular semester. So I've explained this before, I'll explain it again. Just remember that when you are thinking about how much time you're putting into this course, essentially you can read this, but I'm expecting that you're spending about 24 hours a week on this course. Because during a regular semester, I would expect about 12 hours a week on the course for a 4-credit class. 4 hours in class and then 2 hours for every hour of in class is 8, makes 12. So since we're moving twice as fast, you have to be careful. I am expecting you that you're spending about 24 hours a week in the course. So certainly if you wait till Saturday and Sunday of the week where things are due, you're going to have a real hard time getting everything done and understanding it. You need to spend 3-4 hours a day, 2 hours a day if you don't have as much on a given day, etc. But you need to try and work your way up and keep track of your time, how much you are spending, because that'll help you know whether you're spending a good enough time to do well in the course. I will also monitor your progress. I have the ability to look and see what you've accessed, how long you've accessed it, etc. So I will kind of have an eye on that, but you need to be self-motivated with this class, okay? That's one of the things I really want to get across here. Okay, so this course description video I'm putting here will go right in here. And then I'm gonna run by the syllabus because I have another video for that, but let me go to the modules where you're going to be doing all of your work. Okay. So this first module, let me close these. This first module, let me close all of them. I'm in the student view and you can see that a lot of these are locked. You can't get to the stuff inside of it anyways. I don't know why every time when I'm in the student view, it opens these all up like that. Okay. So what you have is you have all these modules. This week 0 module, I'm saying that's like right now. As soon as you decide to access this course, I'm going to open it. Today is actually Wednesday, May 6th, and this is the day I'm going to open the course. This week 0 module is really the first thing you need to do. And notice that even before you get to the week 1 module, that week 0 module is a prerequisite for it. So you can't do the material until you've got the stuff done in here. And what I want you to get done in here is registering for my math lab. Okay, and I actually have a video for registering for my math lab, so I won't go over that right now either. But then finally, when we get to week 1 and then week 2, and you can see that. So week 1, you're going to have all of these notes and videos with completed notes. So here's a set of the blank notes. The first thing you should do is download these blank notes. Here is the notes completed. Okay, so for example, I won't open up the blank notes, but when I open up a completed notes, you can see that essentially these are, like I would refer to, notes with blanks. Okay, so a lot of the stuff that you see typed, you do not have to write. It's already in there, and I explain things with my videos. And then what you see with my handwriting is stuff that you will be writing as we walk through these notes together. So I kind of call these the notes with blanks scenario. And this is how I typically do lectures, and that's how I do it online as well. So that's just a quick example of what you'll do. So the first set of homework, you're going to open these blank notes. You're going to go ahead and go down here and all the way open up the complete notes and fill them in by hand yourself, trying as best you can, read the notes and understanding what you're writing. Then I want you to go back and watch each video that pertains to each example that's in the notes. Now I have them labeled by example only to kind of tell you where about you are in the notes, but I also talk about the course material adjacent to that example to lead you into that and how to do that example. And that's essentially the lecture portion of the course. You know, for each one of these, you should be spending about an hour to an hour and 15 minutes filling out the notes and trying to understand them. And then you go to the homework, and the homework can be accessed directly here, which will, if you click on this, it will take you to that homework. And you can start working on the homework right inside my math lab. Now it's saying I haven't signed in and haven't registered because I reset the student view before. But you would have the homework appear right here once you're registered. If you haven't registered, then it'll do this, where you have to register for the course. Okay, so let's go back. And then that's how the course will work as we work through this. Okay. The last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create a doodle poll. And in that doodle poll, I'm going to have that here in week 02. And I'm going to put it right down in here underneath the process video. And in this poll, I want you to click on the link, and it will take you to how to tell me when you would like me to set up some office hours. And basically what I'm happy to do is check boxes for when you would not be available. And then I will try to set up as many office hours as I can for when people can make themselves available to pop into the office hours and ask me questions. Or I can show you how to do things. We can discuss whatever you want to discuss, notes, etc. There will also be the opportunity to talk to me individually if that helps. Okay, all right, so I'm going to go ahead and stop now, and basically we just need to get going and see how this is going to work for you, and I'll keep track of all of you, and we'll work through this together, okay? All right, and you guys take care, and you should be very close to being ready to start at this point.